Hey, collective, what's happening? I'm going to grab these cards. Oop, that fell out. Someone is doom scrolling instead of healing. I just I just saw someone sitting upright in a bed, like propped up with some pillows with a laptop or a notebook, just hanging out in bed today. Laptop or a notebook. Yeah. Just do some writing to pull up some things. I just got an energy of you feeling like you're being too much for other people, or if you've lived in circumstances where you could feel that energy where other people thought you were being too much and you kind of felt it, and so you would dial it back. You're about to meet a group of people where you don't have to dial it back. You're going to meet people who don't think you're too much. They think you're great. They like to talk to you. They like to listen to your stories, listen to what you have to say. They find you intriguing. This is interesting. I got an energy here with this laughing through the pain, humor is a shield disguise card. I just got an energy of something where it's actually a good thing for you, because there's a someone or a group here where when you're going through a lot of pain, you can project that pain onto other people, and make them feel very bad about yourself. And you've recently adopted this new tactic that you didn't realize that's new, where there are things that you used to have very deep knee jerk reactions to, that you are able to laugh through it now. And they're telling me you haven't recognized this yet. So maybe after you listen to this video, you'll have a scenario where something happens and you laugh, and then you're going to be like, oh, that's what they mean. I In the past I would have went off on so and so when this happened, but I just laughed through it. So they're looking at this, they're wanting you to know, like, you're learning to let things kind of just roll off your back, which is great. That's a good thing. There is something here about you reading through some old text to trigger some emotions for some type of wound that needs to be healed. Like something about, they want you to go all the way back to your earliest text with someone, whoever it was that popped in your mind right now. I am seeing a masculine energy. Um, they want you to do that. They want you to go all the way back to all the old texts from with someone or a group, and read through some of those. Yes, it's going to trigger you, but they want you to do it to remind yourself how much you have grown compared to where you are now, compared to where you were then. You think your spirit guides have given up on you? 444. That's interesting. I said that and it was 444. You think your spirit guides have abandoned you. And they're telling me that you're given humanistic traits to source. It's interesting because on one hand you feel very, yeah, laughing through this heartache. And then you see it's a masculine that she's, didn't I say something about a masculine in texts? They're saying you have invested a lot of time in this painful experience. There's been a lot of time invested in this painful experience and not a lot of time invested in what? What have they not invested a lot of their time in? Or what should they be investing their time in? Let's rephrase that. What should they be investing their time in? They want you to invest your time in healing. You had the devil come out. That's about you facing your fears. And then the Knight of Pentacles came out sideways, reading text like a novelist, even your spirit guides quit. Please hold on. Somebody keeps knocking. Okay. They want you to read those texts and heal because there's something, it's like they really want you to see a pattern of something. How somebody, it's like you're going to be able to see where you have chosen people, where although they may look different or be different walks of life or whatever, they all have like a similar pattern, and it's to do with control. Because with the Knight of Swords and the Devil, that's control if I've ever seen it. Yeah. This is about you healing fear over this controlling issue, over somebody controlling something within your life. They're saying this is the thing that's been holding you back from moving forward. Yeah, and then you've got, like, once you do this, it puts an end to the fighting and the animosity. It puts an end to that. As you start, I am coming right back to somebody sitting in bed with a computer just journaling. just so you can just so you can get the tears to flow. Look through your old text to help trigger, and there's something about you seeing a pattern. There was a pattern that was there in the past that you didn't see with someone, that if you were to go back and look at the text now, you would be able to see this pattern clearly within yourself. Like you would be able to see what they did towards you where you were not seeing it back then. And it's important for you to know that so that you can see. It's like source is one. This is what it is. Source is trying to show you how much you have changed, and they're trying to show you that you will not fall for the same bullshit that you did in the past. And it's time for you to face somebody physically, and that's what I'm hearing. Somebody here is going to see someone physically, and you are not going to react the way that you did in the past. You have been avoiding this conversation for some time because you weren't sure how you would handle it. But they're saying as you heal this situation, there's news of a positive nature that comes in on the heels of this healing situation. But you are going to be facing somebody. So whoever this conversation is, it's the same person that they want you looking at those texts from the past. They do. They want you looking. just so you can see the patterns, see how much you've grown, and see where they are now. It's like it's gonna be something about it being blatantly obvious. Something about it being blatantly obvious. And then look what I split to, justice. This is poking out. I don't know what it is. 9 of Swords. Yeah, so some type of betrayal that happened, you receive justice for this. And you notice it's the feminine here in the 9 of Swords, and it's the feminine here providing justice. So yeah, something that needs to break loose is absolutely breaking loose for your benefit. This is good. Please take the time to sit down and do that cry, because you want to be able to recognize these patterns and look at those texts before you see this person physically, so that when you see them, you will have all of that healing under your belt and you won't feel panicked when you see them. They are saying you are not going to react the way that you used to in the past. And they want to point that out. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. Peace and love.